Japan attacked Korea. The end of Korea's isolation. In 1875, the Japanese small warship Unyo was conducting survey activities in the waters around Ganghwa Island off the coast of Korea. At the time, the Joseon dynasty maintained a policy of national isolation and remained highly alert to the presence of armed foreign vessels. As the ship approached, Korean coastal batteries fired warning shots. The Unyo responded with force, and Japanese troops landed and seized the artillery positions. The clash involved only several dozen men and lasted a short time. It could not be described as a war. However, Japan treated the incident, the attack on one of its naval vessels, as a crucial diplomatic leverage. In the following year, 1876, Japan dispatched a negotiation mission to Korea, accompanied by warships. Refusing negotiations risked another armed confrontation. In reality, the Korean side had very little room to maneuver. The result was the Treaty of Ganghwa, an unequal treaty that recognized Korea as an independent state, opened 3 ports to Japanese trade, and granted extraterritorial rights to Japanese citizens. Although the Unyo incident was a limited military encounter, its consequences were decisive. Japan succeeded in achieving Korea's opening through a treaty, something that France and the United States had previously failed to accomplish. Some view this event as the beginning of Japanese aggression, yet at the time, Japan had only recently emerged from the Meiji Restoration and was preoccupied with domestic reforms and political stabilization. It lacked the capacity to pursue large-scale overseas expansion. Indeed, the Treaty of Ganghwa did not include territorial cessions or the right to station troops. For this reason, Japan applied pressure not through war, but through diplomacy backed by force. Japan saw a Korea that, it believed, would serve its own security interests and strategic goals. However, the captain of the Unyo, Inoue Yoshika, was a supporter of the Seikanron, the advocacy of a military expedition against Korea, and it is also a fact that the Unyo carried out intimidating actions, such as firing blank shots and conducting gunnery exercises along Korea's west coast. Moreover, developments that followed, including Japan's involvement in an internal coup attempt, the seizure of the royal palace, to justify the First Sino-Japanese War, the assassination of the Korean queen, and ultimately the annexation of Korea in 1910 cast a long shadow over this interpretation. Viewed in hindsight, these events suggest that an intention toward invasion already existed, and the Unyo incident is often regarded as a provocative act by Japan. As such, it remains one of the enduring points of contention in the historical perception surrounding Japan-Korea relations.